things I observe is that the reality of how people are driving their car or truck is in relation to their own space. And like the truck drivers, they do this on a professional basis, so they're out here driving a lot more than most people are, usually, because that's their job. They do it often. What I realize and notice with a lot of the cars is they tend to get, they perform in a way that they're not comfortable with the trailers and the trucks on the road with them. And obviously, if they don't drive as much as the truck drivers, they're not going to be aware of have as much experience, let's say. In that, the reality of the space is what you have experienced. So you're traveling, then you're, driving your car, you're, navigating in a fashion that doesn't necessarily go with what would be the flow of everyone else, but it is nevertheless it's how you are navigating within others, and because that's your space. And it's interesting, sometimes I'll be behind someone and I just immediately go, okay, I gotta get away from them. Because the way that they're navigating is very distracting or disruptive to my own space. So like, for instance, if you trying to think of an example. Oh, like when you're in a crowd, let's say you're at a concert or something, right? You're a crowd of people. Usually everyone likes to have a certain amount of space around them because, there's so many people. You don't want to touch anyone. You don't want someone to rub you the wrong way, or maybe somebody's smelly or sweaty or something like that. So you tend to give some space. If someone gets too close, you like look over and you move away. But at the same time, if you're with a group of friends, you can get closer to them because they're a part of your space, and you are aware of how they, you're aware of them, so you know them and everything. Well, what gets funny when people are doing that in the car is that, I like to leave a cushion in front of me, and I generally like to have one behind me too, but I can't really make the person behind me back off, right? So the only way to get the person to back off behind you is kind of drive really erratic and make them think that I'm being disruptive, so they want to give me some more space, right? So there you go with the space. And what's really going on overall is everyone has their own agenda with how to handle their car, their truck, van, or whatever they're driving. So I just thought that was interesting because I travel a lot, and I also drive or ride share. So I get to see the different patterns and behaviors that people have and make. And it's interesting because either someone is used to navigating this type of traffic or they're not. And you'll be able to tell just by either how much space they give or don't give, or whether they're courteous or use their blinkers and things like that. So people always wonder, like, because like I said, I like to travel and I do this quite often. So it's nothing new to me to observe and to be able to navigate around what's really going on with these other people traveling around in their cars and such and so forth. And we can use that also in your life in general, how you actually live your life, your type of a lifestyle. Are you like hanging around with certain people because you want them in your space, or you don't want them in your space, or because of who they are, they create a type of vibration that is pleasant to you, or that you're able to, I'm not going to say feed off of, although some people are doing that, but you're able to collaborate with that type of energy from these different people. So it's just a matter of you paying attention to really what's going on in your space. But at the end of the day, it's everyone's space, and you do need to be aware of what everyone else is doing as well. And this is what I wanted to say, because I was thinking about it as I was going. And it's just like, no wonder some people have issues and or are not able to handle certain levels of travel, because they're not comfortable with what comes in contact or relation to their own space. So think of that when you're out in a group or a crowd or something, and you got, like if you go to a group meeting or something, you're just trying to get along with people or network or whatever, and then you can see, you can read people. So either it's you doing it, or you'll see other people. When I say doing it, I mean having a difficulty with calculating or calibrating their bubble or their space. And it's just fun to watch, people watching. That's what I've done for so long, and I guess that goes with my background in security. So I do that all the time, and it never gets away from me. I'm never not doing it, as much as I'd like to believe that I am. But I may be in a zone, and I'm still like, paying attention to that type of stuff going on. But anyway, that's all I have to say. Hopefully that'll help someone deal with something in their life that may be an issue or a distraction, or something they've been working to regulate or calibrate. And thank you. I appreciate it. And let me know if somebody experiences something in relation to that, or how that may have aided you with your daily life, or at a job, or work with a group or a team, and maybe just yourself in general.